Ladies and gentlemen, the World Championship whites are available right now. The only difference, just so you guys know, the only difference is that we're going to not have the Monster logo here. This is where the patch is going to go. But it's still available on a store. Look at the champions right now preparing for ESWC. Man, Hook is all up in his monitor as usual. Go cop them right now.
Welcome back to the another episode of the Flycast episode.
Why is it never up anymore?
It's just not. It's just Matt doesn't care, bro.
We stop caring and he stops caring. That's the way this company works.
Matt doesn't care anymore.
What's up, guys? It's summertime. How y'all summers been?
JP's with us. For audio listeners, JP Krez is with us.
JP Krez is with us today, man.
That's the two-time.
Back-to-back.
That's the
back-to-back
two-time.
Might be the best in the game, but we're going to find out today. Got a lot of questions. Actually, before I get into my first question, how's y'all summers going? Is anyone enjoying this earth? Or is everyone just locked into working, making money, being productive?
I've been enjoying it.
Same. Honestly, dude, Katie Trail walks every day. That's the fucking move. That's actually the move.
It is actually the move. Some pretty girls.
Katie Trail. Wait, you live downtown?
Yeah, I'm downtown.
Oh, shit.
I saw, you know, it's funny. And this was actually going to.
You saw JP out in the town, hitting the clubs, bottle blonde.
Katie Trail.
Oh, Katie Trail.
But I saw him on Katie. Remember, it was me and James walking one way, and then we saw you. And this was during.
Dude, this was
during the 0-18.
Insane, bro. I had to go on that trail for a walk just to clear my mind, and I saw them, and I'm like, oh man.
And then we were like, at first it was like we walked past and we're just like, yo, what's up? And then we were like, hold on.
Yeah.
I was
expecting a conversation.
And then I think our first words were just like, what's going on,
dude? And then I was like, oh, motherfucker, like I literally expected to like just clear my head, not have to deal with this, and then here comes 20 minutes into my walk, I see him too, and they're like, so what's going on?
What's going wrong?
He sort of explained it.
I sort of explained it, but I'm like, dude, I don't know what the like. Me and Damon are just like, we're going to a match. Practice is actually going pretty well, and then
that's what you said. That's what you said. Like practice was going well, and then shit like that would happen. But I don't know.
Hey, I'm glad we're just past it at this point.
Well, we're gonna double back to that point again. Also, you guys did it. Around the bar,
yeah.
So if my questions are probably going to be a lot of repeats. When did you guys do that?
I can't remember. Was that during the?
That was after, like right after. That's what, like, still Caesar was on the team, I think.
Okay, Caesar was.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had just gotten past it.
Yeah.
When we did the around the bar.
Okay. Well, first things first, and I'm asking this for a reason. What is your first name?
My first name is John Paul. Everyone just calls me
JP.
Jean Paul.
Why?
It's Italian.
I mean, did you know that?
No.
You didn't know his name was John Paul?
No, it's JP.
Yeah, everyone just calls me JP.
But I did.
The only reason I know the other JP is Julian Pierce because he posted everywhere.
But I'm just saying
that might be like a fake JP.
You had no idea.
Shout out JP though.
You had no idea what JP stood for.
No, I thought I didn't even know it. I didn't even know it stood for anything.
And then I did a wiki just to like see if there's something that could like spark some ideas. I was like, John Paul Krez? That's what that fucking means? Why? Why is your name John Paul?
Why is my name? Do you want to go deep into
Am I the only one that's never heard of a John Paul?
Really? You haven't?
You never heard of John Paul?
Shauna Paul.
Sean Paul?
Sean Paul.
You ever heard Sean Paul?
Yeah, but Sean Paul is like Jean Paul. It's not like it's not one name. I don't think I've ever heard two first names. Is it like some religious stuff?
No,
is
no.
it normal? Is it?
Well, my dad's name
is
Paul, and then like I guess John was like just like an island in the Caribbean that like my parents liked, like St. John. It's actually a nice ass like Virgin Islands island where it's in the Caribbean.
You come from that
Jean Paul.
So John Paul together just fit.
And then Krez is your last name.
Yeah.
See, I thought that might have been like your first gamer tag, the Krezinator.
No.
The Krezinator.
So,
President is my my league gamer tag though.
President?
Yeah, President.
I kind of fuck with that. So yeah, like I was saying, you guys did around the bar. If some of these questions are the exact same thing, just I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
From the suburbs of New York. So like
Suburbs of
Westchester,
Barrington.
Westchester, New York.
New York.
Yeah,
Chicago.
New York City.
I'm just
So like
Conquering Jungle.
basically like 25 minutes from the city.
okay.
You know, interestingly enough, I actually grew up, and I didn't know this like until recently. I grew up like probably 15, 20 minutes away from Troy.
Really?
Yeah, he was also
Really?
like
I
more
ran into
upstate
Troy
New
in the
York.
elevator this morning.
Shout out
But
Troy.
Shout out Troy.
I mean, a lot of people that come from the gaming scene from New York are like either from the city or Long Island, New Jersey. I don't really know too many from Westchester.
So is that just like a random, normal?
Just random.
Like, would you consider it New York?
Nah,
like, does it
like,
give a New York vibe
I mean,
at all?
I would say anything north of Westchester's upstate, but everyone from the city is just gonna be like, nah, that shit's upstate, even though it's like 25 minutes away
Dude,
from
it's
it.
such a weird, like, it's such a crazy thing. Like, for some reason in Arizona, a bunch of people are from Chicago. And I guess, I don't know why, but in the place that my fiance's house is in Arizona, there's a bunch of people from Chicago. So she'll wear her Cubs shirt around and people will be like, you're from Chicago? And then it's this 20-minute conversation between the two of them that I've heard 100 times. Where
like
it's
a
like,
neighborhood walk?
are you actually from Chicago? Like, which street are you from? Like,
Yeah.
you know the Portillo's down the street. Yeah, and it's my
Yeah.
family loves that Portillo. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, dude, it's crazy how like big cities like New York and Chicago take so much pride in like where exactly you're from. And like, you can't just say
Yeah.
I'm from New York to a person from New York because they'll be
Yeah.
like, where? Like, it's like they're
Then
grilling
it's just
you.
like, oh, Westchester. You're not
you're
from
not
New York.
from New York.
Yeah,
Okay, I
literally,
was
yeah.
about to
Yeah, you're
ask
not.
if people
That's what
ask where you're at in New York. Like, do you feel like a fake New Yorkian?
Almost, yeah. Straight up.
Fake New
As soon as
Yorkian.
they're like, where in New York? I'm like, Westchester. Like,
Oh,
not
yeah,
actually
you're
the
like
city,
not. You're
you
like
know?
ashamed of it.
Yeah, yeah.
What's like the cool places to be from New York? Like Manhattan?
Yeah, just the city. Yeah.
Live
I mean,
under
what would
the sewers.
what would be considered the city? Because
Bronx,
an
Brooklyn,
idiot.
New York, Queens.
like one of the boroughs.
yeah, one of the boroughs.
Is Manhattan a borough?
Yeah, well, New York, Manhattan, it's the same thing.
I'd be getting confused with New York.
I've only been once. I don't even know the geography of it at all. I have
Neither
no idea.
I know of like the boroughs just from like rappers and shit.
I think
Yeah.
I actually think like something popped up on GeoGuessr when I was playing it one time, and it was New York,
There we
and
go.
and people were like, "Oh, that's just New York. Like you got to find it," and I couldn't even find. I couldn't
You
even
couldn't find New York?
No, I know where New York is, like on an American map, but
But like New York City in New York?
yeah, it was like the what's the park? Central Park.
Yeah.
It was like Central Park, and they were like, "Yeah, Central Park, just find it." And I was like, "Bro, I have no clue where that is."
So yeah, that's the 5 boroughs right there. And then you see like right up the top there, Westchester. So Hey, we made it into the image. We made it into the
You're
image,
from
though.
the Bronx.
it's north of the Bronx.
If I'm
North
you,
of-
I'm saying I'm from the Bronx.
I'm from the Bronx.
Especially on the internet, like someone's chirping over the mic, like, oh, fuck,
Like when
I'm
you're from
the
when you're
Bronx,
from
kid.
when you're from North Carolina or Hagerstown, like when you hear the Bronx, you think it's like I thought it was like a neighborhood for a long time.
I mean,
It's like
kind of.
It
What
is a
is this?
neighborhood.
What's this?
I mean, it's a borough, but it's like a whole ass
the
neighborhood.
fuck is a borough?
Like, have you ever
That's
heard
where-
of
that's where
Yonkers?
they
rabbits
made
Yonkers
is.
some,
in
they
Westchester.
made up a name. Like where else is a borough used?
Dude, I
Rabbits.
actually have no idea.
Rabbits in New York.
in New York. That's
Rabbits
it.
in New York.
Or like when you need a pencil at school.
Click on that top left one. Yeah, that's where that Jean Paul's from.
Yeah. JP.
You ever
Kress.
visit the city a lot?
Yeah, I would go
As
in
a
the
kid?
city. It's so easy because it's just like it's straight up like a 20-minute train ride. Like it's easy to get in there and get
So
out.
you would use the train.
Yeah.
dude?
If you're going from like somewhere like more north than the Bronx, you're just taking like Metro North. You're just taking like a train into it. Same thing with like Long Island. If you have anyone that's like from Long Island, they're just taking
Great
Long
iced
Island
teas.
Railroad straight into the city. Because
You ever-
driving into the
Damn.
city is pretty fucking annoying.
Do you miss the city? Do you miss city life?
A little bit. I mean, I only lived in the city for like a year,
Oh,
and
okay.
it got
Oh, you
it
lived
got
in the city.
It got stunted with COVID, and the whole city
Ah.
absolutely died. And then I was like, I need to see life.
Wait, so you actually lived in the city?
Yeah,
Like,
just for a year. It
like
wasn't
when
much.
when we
In which
say
borough?
city, are
Which
we talking a
borough?
borough? Are we talking New York City? Are we talking
when we
Manhattan?
say city, it's Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah,
So why'd you live
Mm.
there?
That was
it
during
the subliners.
Yeah,
Is that what
subliners
you were
first
on?
year.
Okay.
So we practice in Union Square in the city. So
How would you fix the CDL?
how would I fix it? Shh.
Sorry,
We can go, bro.
I just heard
how
the
long is this podcast?
I
gonna be?
heard the word subliners, and I was like,
I got
Things-
a few more childhood questions. about
okay,
this.
we can get back to that later. Sorry.
How would I fix the CDL?
Yeah, just like
Bro.
in one sentence.
One sentence?
Yeah.
Yo,
No, in like 3 boroughs.
I might have to write an essay or some shit at this point. Dude, fixing the CDL, bro. First, I mean, I think the number one, if we're talking about number one, it's got to be like developer support and Activision support of like actual competitiveness.
I don't know.
I think everything stems from that. And then from that
Yeah.
is like, okay, now we can build a better ecosystem of COD. Then you go and target like obviously a better like amateur system, a better format for the league. But I think everything starts at like actually having a good ass game and good competitive like
I mean, that makes sense.
base. You
That
know?
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Would you consider Black Ops 6 good? A
No.
good game?
No.
What makes it not a good game?
The maps.
Yeah.
Just again the support. Like we don't have the same amount of support and just
What do you mean by support?
you want me to get in trouble here? or what?
Podcaster's still broken.
Podcasts are still broken.
Okay.
We
That-
can't
They
technically
added-
right now at this very moment.
That's actually
Damon and I can't spectate with the
Same.
mini map up,
Right.
or else we get scan and repair. That's the current moment what we're working on right now.
okay. So that's what you mean by support is like little things like that
Yeah, just
that
little
mean a
things.
lot.
That mean a lot to our community.
To our community, but not a lot to like
right.
everyone else, basically.
And they
not
just-
a lot to the
It's
Beavis and
weird,
Butthead
like, how are-
buyers.
Yeah. How are you like? How are they not just? What's the difficulty behind fixing that?
There's
I think
got to
it's-
be.
It's just the resources. Like instead of like, oh, you can make, this skin or map pack or whatever, or we have people focused on X part of the game and new modes or something, new maps that we want to create towards the end of the season, or you can fix the
Help
podcaster
JP
that like
fucking
yeah,
watch his
1%.
team. Yeah.
the 1%.
I played. I did a video where I played a bunch of old games, and one of those was Black Ops 1. And you sit down, I hadn't played it in a long time. You sit down in like a chair, and then there's like a multiplayer campaign. What is it, like private match or whatever, or zombies, multiplayer campaign zombies. That's all it said.
Yeah.
And then you click on it, and there's this surround sound, like you're in the room, and then you're sitting in a chair and you're cuffed to a chair. You keep looking at your hands, and then if you click campaign, like it goes straight into the campaign, like in the chair you're sitting in. And I was like, bro, it's got so much soul to it. Like
immersiveness.
it's such
yeah.
a game. Like it's a game that was made with like love. You could tell. I can
I
stand.
actually think
I couldn't
it's
stand that fucking game, but it was made with love.
Wait, what game are you talking about?
Black Ops 1.
BO1. I think they've just taken away the arcadiness of it.
Yeah, and
And
now
it's like now it's
bro,
like we're trying to be milsim when it's like COD's never really been
everything's
that,
so
you
like
know?
Robloxy. It's like very like there's no like you don't even, is there a main character in Black Ops 6? Like is there a person we can rally behind? Is everything just based around where can I put this fucking shop in? Like here, oh by the way, before you go to this, there's 7 pop-ups about a Black Ops, about a battle pass, and then there's a shop.
Yeah,
Who's buying this shit?
dude.
Apparently
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying.
fucking people.
But apparently a lot of people.
Because like I'll look and I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, I mean that's the same way I look at it too, and I'm just like $20 for that.
Why? Why
Beavis and Butthead?
Why in Fortnite? Maybe it's just me, but why in Fortnite? When I refreshed that item shop, I was like so excited to see if there was like I was willing to buy something, but I feel
Yeah.
like with COD it's not like that. And maybe it is for a lot of people, and maybe I just
Yeah.
liked Fortnite
I think
more,
COD
so I
just,
was
like-
willing to spend more. But I feel like Fortnite had something special with that.
COD just like spams their shop. Like it's I think some of the skins in COD are really cool, like especially like the big dragon
It's
skins.
also kind of
and stuff.
confusing.
Yeah,
I feel
but-
like there's so much shit to choose
Yeah, but like when you first start COD at the beginning of the year, there's like this huge race to get the master camo, the best camo you can get. And then within 6 months, like that camo is obsolete because they have available for purchase skins that are
Literally.
infinitely better.
Really?
Like infinitely better. They move and there's like a DJ scratch board on it. You inspect it, it plays a song. Like
and
there's
you
some
brought up
crazy
Fortnite,
shit.
but like Fortnite at least is like third person. Like you can see the skin.
Right.
Like if it's not a weapon skin in
that's
COD,
true,
like
yeah.
I've never really understood it because like
do a little dance.
Yeah,
like, all the
what am I gonna
time.
do?
See your skin do the dance? Yeah.
like what do I
that's
see it
true.
when I die and my body falls over? Like
True.
you know what I mean? You don't see it all the time.
It's
That's a
all
good
like
point.
competitive advantages in COD. Like if you try to buy the darkest skins, you can hit in a corner in
Yeah.
Warzone.
Yeah.
It's just hit in a corner
Or
in
dude,
Warzone.
I see a dragon skin, I'm licking my lips because I
Yeah.
like the guy's a free kill. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what I
Honestly,
never got to that too.
I hate to say it, but every time I see an OpTic skin, free kill. It's a free kill.
Really?
Yeah,
insane.
I love our fans, but they're ass at COD. Free kills.
What's the hardest skin?
Yeah, what's the hardest?
It's like the defaults, like some guy who's like got the dark.
The CDL
What's the
defaults,
hardest CD?
whatever.
What's the hardest CDL? What's the most try hard CDL skin? Got to be like phase, right?
No, not fake. I
Didn't
mean,
the
LAT?
LAT had like the full black one?
yeah,
that
when
one year?
LAT had the full black one.
Yeah, that was like
'cause
super
people,
cheese.
People were buying them because it was basically another rose skin. But then like the CDL got rid of it. They told LA that they couldn't do that anymore.
The top right or top left picture, top right skin.
Wait, have you guys
Is that
seen
it?
the?
Yeah,
I think
that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
is
was
pretty
it.
fucking
Yeah.
cheese.
Have you guys
so
seen the Rainbow Six team skins,
No,
No.
bro?
are they
If
good?
you compare the ones that they're getting team skin wise
Oh, I
To
thought
our
to
overalls, our
bro,
overalls.
overalls that everyone looks exactly the same but different colors, bro. You have to see. I think it might be the. No, it might be the bottom right one. Is that it? But it's like super personalized. Each one is like a different operator, and it's just
some have their
everyone
hood
has
up,
a
some have a
different-
mask on.
trying to find a-
That's actually dope.
Yeah, that's kind of fire.
it's like this official one, like that G2 one. I think in the bottom left might be official. I'm not sure. Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not. But like it at least has like personality to it.
Right.
yeah, no, there's like a
There's
They
no
all
soul
look
behind
different.
ours.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, that's a
no,
CDL skin, but that's the OpTic
bro.
one.
It just
Yeah.
seems like everything about COD now is like. But that being said, I haven't played the campaigns, so I'm sure I've heard the campaigns have still been going strong. So I hope the campaigns are still strong, but it just there's no unity in it.
I haven't played a campaign
Yeah, I haven't
10
played a
years, I
campaign in
think.
so long. I saw that Attached played all of them.
on veteran.
Yeah, in one sitting.
and
played
he was getting
all,
shit on for
Played
part of
all
it.
the Black Ops
Played all of them in one sitting.
in one
Bro.
sitting.
He was like, I'm
turn his-
gonna have to
How
extend
fucking
this shit.
quick do you beat the game?
Well, he didn't turn his stream. I mean, he slept and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and APG were thinking about doing that here with Halo.
With
Like
Halo?
Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, probably like Halo Reach.
That'd be a good idea.
Just set up fucking bunk beds.
Apparently
Halo
we
Reach.
can't. Yeah,
Co-op.
legendary mode.
That'd
I've
be
never
dope.
beat it on
That would actually
legendary mode. That shit's
That would-
hard.
Dude,
It's
that
hard.
shit is hard. Halo legendary. I remember literally Halo 3 legendary playing with my friend co-op, and we would just take turns. Like, yo, you go in, I'm gonna like stay back here.
Yeah,
so
so you can
So
respawn.
when you
just
fucking
respawn
die?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit was so hard for us.
What was your game before COD? What was your first obsession?
First obsession.
Halo 2. How
No,
old are
I
you,
did-
by the way?
I'm 28.
Okay.
So I didn't
Man,
play Halo
almost
2 when
30.
it was in its heyday. Halo 3 was like right before COD for me.
Nobody
But
played
it was
Halo
only like
2, bro.
a few months before COD 4.
Only
but-
old
Hold on. I want
motherfuckers
Hitch to
played.
repeat that. What'd
Only
you say?
old heads played Halo 2.
He said no
Yeah.
one played Halo 2.
Halo 2 is kind of like the COD 2 of Halo. There's like only like
Nah,
Hector's
I wouldn't say
play.
it, dude, because the first time I actually played Halo 2,
It's just
bro,
so
you actually
good.
just lost so much
it's
full with
so
that.
good. It just no. It
I'm
kind of just
fucking
hurts.
with him. I'm just fucking with him.
It's like I don't know. Imagine seeing Michael Jackson live, and then you ask your friends like, "You ever get to see Mike Jack live?" And they're like, "Nah,
Damn.
nah, I didn't really like care." And you're just like, missed like
Oh, you never played
You
Lockout
missed
Slayer?
it.
Like,
you just missed it. A
Yeah.
crucial moment.
nah, dude. Actually, the first time I played it was when I was like in senior in high school. We had like a little senior lounge type thing, and I had that old Xbox
yeah.
had Halo 2, and we would just play like FFAs or some
Really?
shit like
Just
four
split screens?
four split screen. Yeah,
The best of times.
straight
Those
up.
were good times.
You went to was that college?
No, high school. Like 12th grade was when they were like, oh, you guys get access to the senior lounge or whatever, and that's where people would like
senior
eat or
lounge.
something. Like
The
Have, like,
senior
couches
lounge.
like
I
this.
forgot you're from fucking where was it?
Westchester.
Westchester.
The borough.
The burbs
The burbs,
of
yeah.
Westchester.
Yeah.
They had all the nice.
Oh, yeah,
you
shit.
play any sports?
Ice hockey and baseball when I was growing up.
Ice hockey
Yeah.
in New York?
Yeah, up north.
Is that
bro.
your New
Is
York? Is that your New York? Your New York?
In
York
New York?
accent?
New York.
New York?
You bugging. Wait, did they say that? But they got ice hockey? Oh, I guess it is cold
It's
as
fucking
shit.
cold
Yeah,
as
it is
hell
cold
up
as
there.
fuck.
Is hockey popular up there?
Yeah, mainly northeast, and then like obviously like you got the fucking Minnesotas, the
How do you get
Michigans up in
into
Canada.
ice hockey?
Bro,
Because it's
I
not
don't
something
know.
you can, like rollerblade hockey, I can kind of see.
What? What the fuck?
Because you don't need any, like you can play on your streets. You can play in your Westchester suburban neighborhood. Like with ice hockey, you need to go to a rink. It's so like it's not something
No,
you can
I hear
just
what
like
you're saying.
pick up
Yeah,
in
you
your
can't just pick it
neighborhood.
up. So like technically, the way I got into it is like my sister started. I have
Soccer
a
sucks
twin
as a sport,
sister,
by the way.
and she started figure skating, bro. And I was just at the
And
rink
that's how it
sometimes, and I
started.
was like, okay, this is cool because I would see the hockey teams on the other side of the rink or whatever.
Do you consider soccer a real sport?
Dude. Dude.
Yo, in front of Hitch, yeah, and not in front of Hitch.
What?
Yes,
my
finally,
God,
a little
you guys
fun
are
No,
so
support.
it takes some skill. I just get. I like it when it's like World Cup and everyone's like rallying behind.
Right.
Yeah,
I like FIFA.
when they have that one big event.
I get
yeah,
you.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
man.
But I'll like
What's your favorite sport, by the way?
I would get
What have you
bored
been
of it.
keeping up with lately?
recently.
Really enjoying
Like just hating? Just hating on.
TikTok.
TikTok, the best sport.
Best sport, TikTok. I think I'm like top 10 all time
I'm
swipes.
sure you are. You got to be a top 1%.
Bro, it is pretty bad. Are you addicted to TikTok or anything like that? What's your
I get addicted when I'm like about to fall asleep,
okay.
which is pretty
Mm.
bad. But
was
like
gonna
it
say,
honestly
which-
doesn't affect my sleep that much. I feel like I'm like fine with sleeping, even though like I'll scroll and just be doom scrolling for a minute.
What's your during a
I feel like I'm on a first day right now. It's just
Or just-
do you like
just-
TikTok?
yeah, that's kind of
What's your what kind of toothpaste do you
I just
use?
don't know how to host podcasts. So I just
You think
this
soccer's
is
a real
us getting
sport?
to this is me forcefully getting to know you
No,
before
I
we
fuck
go
with it.
into fucking we're shots 0 and 18. What was the mindset?
Bro, they just did an around the, or a fucking inner circle. So like all those questions have already been asked.
are they gonna upload? When's it? Is this going up first?
Yeah. Wait. We got.
Yeah, but
Oh,
they
hell yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
they be on some fake shit.
They do be on that. Ever
Like
since
they
I
never
stopped
say
posting
that
them,
real shit. And John Paul
Sean Paul.
Jean Paul.
John Paul says that fucking real shit.
Temperature, whatever it is.
I mean, shit. Where could we start? There's so many places to start. Did we start somewhere recently?
Was there? Did you ever get your get back this year? Like
Get back. What do you mean? From what?
Like when you guys are 0-18, you guys are doing bad. You guys are doing. People are saying, "Oh, they're not going to make champs." Dashy's not even a top 5 AR of all time. Bruce,
Yeah.
Shotzi's overrated. I mean, he's because he plays fast. Like people think he's good, but he's not actually good. He only won one event on our one real event. All this shit's been happening, and then you guys win, go back to back, and it takes everything as. Being a guy on the sidelines like I am, I still sometimes just want to yell and be like, "Yo, fuck all you guys that were saying shit."
You should all die.
What? No, I don't say that.
Monster Rehab.
Did you ever get a chance to because you don't shock me or you don't strike me as the
No, I mean, cause like I feel like if I was the one playing, I feel it would be. But like if I'm not, like obviously I feel like I have some sort of impact with them. But at the end of the day, like they're the
gotta
ones
shoot.
doing it. I'm just
Yeah.
happy for that. Like I the more gratifying thing, I guess, like for me and Damon is just like, dude, seeing Kyler win his first for OpTic after all the like turmoil and after all the like good moments, but never making it to first, like with him. And then obviously for Mason, it's like, bro just came on the scene and it's just him and he wins his first and the other two going back to back with.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's just cool to see like them do that.
Did you think the emotions after they won were not higher, but like did the emotions seem like more sentimental rather than like hype?
I think for
this
Ant
one?
it was. I feel like
Because that's what it seemed like watching. Like,
yeah, and if
even
you can,
Hook, I was like, is he about to? I was like, Shotzi's crying.
bro, yeah, Shotzi.
But then I was
100%.
like, wait, Hook? And then I saw
Yeah.
Dash. He was just like, and I'm like, he's not.
He's
nah,
not crying.
He's not crying.
Nah, he was just hyped because like obviously last year was the thing for him with like working 7 years or whatever
Then
for
Merc
Yeah.
just
Merc.
Dude,
Merc-
just Merc reminds
Bro,
me of
just
Bro.
Listen,
Basically
man,
just
I
Stone
get
Cold.
it, bro. I get it. When
Yeah,
I'm
fucking-
so uncomfortable
MVP,
and being on like
man.
stages like that, it's just
just like
you're just.
yeah, shout out
I get
Greenwall MVP.
But yeah,
like-
did this scene more like I guess more of a sentimental win than
was-
yeah
yeah,
fucking-
it was more like the
we're the
journey.
best. Yeah.
This was a journey. Like last year was like the pinnacle. Like we did it. Like we were the best team in the game because we won the previous major, the major 3.
right.
And this one was just like this whole fucking season was a journey, and to have it like the capstone moment, the climax, finally did it. It was like the uphill battle the whole way through. That was like the more emotional part
Right.
for us for sure.
I
But
kinda-
yeah, I think so. Like, especially for Kyler and Kyler for sure, because he's like, I swear that dude works so hard, and like, he's always like such a good, chill guy about anything that happens to him. No matter, even if it's like, obviously screws him over. Like sometimes if he got dropped or like, yeah, we got dropped earlier this year, but he like, his mentality about it is so good, where it's like, I'm just gonna go here and work
Yeah.
as hard as possible, and you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna win with this team.
I mean, he's been on the Flycast I think twice, and each time he comes back, it's like he gets dropped, and he comes back, and we
Yeah.
do a Flycast. He gets dropped, he comes back, we do a Flycast, and every time he sits down with us, he's just like, you know, I'm just ready to work. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here. Just gonna put my head down, put in, 110% effort, and
Literally.
that's. I mean, I fucking love Hook, man. There's not many people.
I don't think how can you not like him?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I
He's
bet
not
there
like-
is someone out there that
There's
does.
someone
There's
that
someone
doesn't
that
like him.
doesn't like.
If you don't
Hook.
like him,
That's
you're,
what's
I
fucking
swear
weird.
you're just not a good person, bro.
That's
I don't
so
know.
true. I mean, that's
There's
just-
someone out there that doesn't like Hook, and it just doesn't make sense.
There's
'cause
that
dude is-
clip of Temp talking about him on a podcast, and he was just like, dude, like the thing with Kyler is like he never cared. Like he'll get dropped, and Temple's like, I used to get dropped, and when I get dropped, I throw a fucking
Yeah.
fit. Like I'm better than all of y'all. I'm gonna come and beat you guys. And Kyler just be like, all right. I guess I can find another team, and then he finds
then-
another team, fries on that team.
Well, then he
Yeah.
said like Temp said he'd get thrown to challengers, and then he just fucking run through
Yeah,
challengers.
just win
He was
challengers.
a god challengers
Yeah.
player, like, but he's still just like GG's.
GG's. All right, I'm back. Go
Right.
back to the
All
league,
right,
I guess.
Wait, who's picking me up? Okay, can't wait to
Ant,
play.
It's
Ant, you got my
crazy.
number again?
That shit is crazy.
Who on the team would you say you were most proud of throughout the season?
Most proud of throughout the season? Probably, I mean, it's hard to choose. I would say Kyler just because I know
Yeah.
how much he worked. Like, dude, literally going through amateurs at the start of the year, getting picked up by us, doing pretty well, going to that Madrid event, which he wasn't even our worst player at the event. Like, we just didn't play well as a team at that event. He gets dropped because we bring back, the dynasty, or not the dynasty, sorry, the championship team.
Right.
And then we have the whole turmoil. Then he gets brought back. But again, he's still running through wherever he like needs to be.
Yeah.
And he comes back with us, wins the championship at the end. Like, dude, I said this in my
Crazy
post interview,
year.
but like, I swear no one plays more 8s. No one watches more VOD as a player than him. I would be very surprised if I heard someone like had more hours on him and like
Yeah.
in general on the game.
It definitely seemed like you guys were the most prepared, because I kept seeing like little articles. Maybe I was getting clickbaited by whoever, but people were saying that like FaZe and Thieves didn't switch anything up. Like, during, is that true? Like, was
I mean,
it
slightly to an extent, but I think Damon had a good clip about it where it was basically like, if they're doing their stuff and it's working, it's hard to be like that as a player in your mind and be like, oh, let's just switch it up, just because
Right.
it's working in practice, it worked at the events. But the fact is, like, you're just going to be under a microscope for everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we had a month to prepare for FaZe on protocol.
Yeah.
And I watched that map that they, or like the last 3 maps that they played on protocol at least like 50 times each. Like,
Damn, really?
because we just knew that it was going to be the map. So like,
Yeah.
and then we would watch it together, and then we play more protocols with each other, and then we'd watch it together. Like we literally knew it was going to be map 2 a month before. So we were like, let's just
Yeah.
But is
get
it
ahead on
is it
this.
not a guarantee to be map 2? Like you're just assuming like this is gonna be banned, this is gonna be banned.
Technically, yeah. So
technically it could have been something else.
technically it could have been. So there was 2 choices. So like most of the time they would pick Team B against us, and this is gonna go on to the fucking veto process. But most of the time they would pick Team B against us, and they would pick this S&D map. And since they beat us on protocol earlier, and that was like their best or one of their best searches, we were just like, okay, if they pick Team B, it's gonna be that. We go into the match, they pick Team A. So we're Team B, we have first search pick. And I go back to the players, I'm like, yo, should we just guarantee this protocol since we fucking worked so hard on it? Like, and they were like, yeah, let's just do it. So like we expected them to pick it, but
you guys ended up
we were
picking
just
it.
like, let's just fucking guarantee this shit because
Oh,
we.
you fucking
So when
ego
you did
child
pick
this
it,
shit.
do you think they were like yes,
They were probably like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
Honestly, if I had to
giving
us
us one of our best
I wonder
maps?
if
yeah,
it-
the
I wonder
map
if
that
any
they
of the
just beat us
casters
on.
said that. I wonder if any of the casters said, why did OpTic pick this?
Yeah, we were
Sure
just
they
so
did.
prepared on it that we
Yeah.
were just like, well, let's just run it. So
What's it like when you're breaking down? You said you watched it. I don't know how many times you said, 50 times. What's it like? What are you looking for when you're as a coach?
yeah,
Are you watching? And I guess you're watching FaZe play protocol against other teams.
yeah. So
What
just
is
like
this protocol S&D?
yeah, protocol
Okay.
search. So
It was just protocol S&D.
yeah, that was the map
Okay.
that specifically that I was looking at.
I'm done with COD. So
Yeah.
I might misspeak on stuff.
It's mainly the S&D stuff that you can prepare for. Like respawn stuff is just like it's kind of on the fly,
Oh,
and like
really?
there's some like small like they'll usually do this or whatever. But search is like these are their plays that they'll probably do, and they could switch it up, but like this is how they like to usually play it.
So did you have like 3 different videos of FaZe playing this team, FaZe playing this team, FaZe playing
Yeah.
this team? That's how they play.
Yeah, so it was just like let's
what are
watch all
things
the
you're looking
offenses
for?
first. Let's watch all the offenses first. See what they're doing. See if there's like anything we could like exploit in that. Watch all their defenses. See what they're doing. See if we could exploit anything, and then look internally into like what are we doing on protocol and like what could we do better just in general. Is like, do we like what we're doing here? Is this like open to anything that could be like sketchy going into like a big tournament like this? But
Is there any specifics that you notice FaZe always did, and you were like, okay, we can capitalize on this?
yeah, so it was like so you'll see in one of the rounds, but it was like
See,
basically.
it'd be so. Sorry, I
What?
always cut
I'm
people
a
off.
big ass fucking nerd with this shit.
No,
I'm-
I
love
want
it.
to
I
hear.
love it.
I would love to
And
see.
I know people will
Because you're
love
about
it
to
too.
say there's like a gameplay or something.
Yeah.
Like I would love for the gameplay as you're talking to like somehow be up
Yo,
on-
shout out
on the-
Maddie.
on the not right now, but like in the post to hear you talk about it and then see it like come into
Yeah.
fruition.
So
But
there
go
was
ahead.
one like we were just basically doing like a default A where we didn't send anyone towards A first. It was just like, okay, we're gonna send just people to jig around, get info. We knew that they would like rotate off of A quick and try and if they don't see anything A, go B. So we were like, okay, we know that they fucking rotate quick because they're expecting us to be B. So instead of actually going B, we just delayed A, went back into A. There was only one guy left on the site, kill him in the close corner, and then it's a free site. But like we just knew based on what the reaction would be to like that type of play was like, oh, let's rotate to B quick because we didn't see anything A quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like shit like that is just like one smaller aspect that, and honestly, like it was good on, I think it was Ant who made the play call because it's like, I have to rely on Ant a lot because he's the one who usually will call plays and stuff. And usually before games, like I'm talking to him or we're watching in Discord, like me sharing my screen or Damon sharing a screen with them and detailing just, this is here to like, here's what to look out for. They could change it up. Like that's always going to be a thing. But like, if they don't change it up, this is what you should expect basically. So that was one of the bigger problems for me where it's like, I don't want to overdo this shit because what if they just completely don't do any of this?
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think Ant's been really good at that. He's just like, dude, I'd rather see it because like, I'd rather have some type of information than no information because, I just want to play off something. And he's really good at that because he remembered about like them rotating off and then he was just like, let's just delay A and they did it. It worked, and it was.
We'll get back into more stuff like this. How did this start for you? I think it was on like Wiki. You started with the subliners in like 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Right before that, where were you?
It was a work in progress. So I started doing stat stuff just for MLG back in the day,
really?
Like Ghosts.
Oh, you love this stat
Yeah,
shit.
I've been doing this shit for a minute. So like 2014 is when I started, like beginning of 2014 probably. And then I got super lucky because I was literally a train ride and 10-minute walk from the MLG headquarters that were in the city, in New York City.
Okay.
So I interned there like freshman year of college.
Yeah.
Met Puckett, worked with him, was writing for that esports report,
How's
doing
Puckett?
stat stuff. He's my codfather, bro. That guy's
Really?
that guy's the guy.
Puckett's a man.
He's
He
actually-
might be my like gaming father.
Straight up. He actually is. No, but he gave me that chance, and from then on, from like 2014 to 2019, I was just working the COD events on the back end, like as a stats producer, basically, and like
What does that entail?
so any like graphics that you see on the stream, you know how you see something like, oh, this KD or this
Right,
leaderboard or this like map thing. That was basically what I was doing back in the like CWL and.
Like you're looking at every single stat, calculating it up real
No,
quick.
I mean it was like automatically calculated, but like I was
okay.
like, oh, which ones are good for this story of this game? It was like,
Okay.
you know, they're playing Fringe Hardpoint and they're 10-0 on it, so like let's just let the public know about that type of shit.
Right.
Given the analyst desk like fuel.
Yeah, I was in the ear of Nameless or whoever was on the desk at the time studying.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I had no idea about this. Okay, so you do that for how long were you doing that until?
So that was like the side gig all through college. It was so easy because I was just straight up like, yo, let's not have any or let me schedule no classes on Friday, fly out Thursday night, go to the event, do that, and then come back the Monday. But I was doing that from I guess going to events from like 2015 to 2019, and then as soon as the CDL started, that's when more like just opportunities arose, like to help out a team, or to actually help out a team, because I was just doing it for MLG. Like I wasn't like part of a team at that point. So that's when I got contacted by the New York team to help out, and I was like,
for what like position?
Just to be like an analyst basically.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so went into that. If you watch the Roundabout podcast,
I was gonna say, is
we
this
talk-
all
some of it's
around
on
the
it,
bar?
but,
It's gonna happen a few times.
No, it's chill though. But yeah, I got a lot of experience just first year because I'd never been in a scrim before, never like worked with a team before.
Yeah.
A lot of people took me under their wing. Ended up working with greats like Krim, Clay, obviously Damon, Ant, Shotzi, or Kenny, like a lot of different really good minds in the scene, and it all just helped out like in terms of like different point of views and different resources that I could fall back on. And you see a lot of COD.
What was your
throughout
first?
What's up?
How'd you get into? What was your first? Who offered you your first like coaching gig? And were you was that like something you were shooting to get at?
Not really. I think it was basically, I would say the first year for New York, I was just an analyst, and then like I would still at the end of that year, I would still like give my opinions to like the other coaches or the players. Like I was still in the scrims every day, just talking with them. So I was still like part of the team. So I feel like it just came natural that I was like sort of transitioning towards that way. But I just felt like that first year, I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on at an in-depth level. Like I got to learn all this shit, and then let me like ask some questions or be like, well, why would you do this here, and then kind of just build up all that knowledge till I got more
That's
experience
insane
with
to
that
go
type
from
of
stat, because you would think it would be a smooth
dude.
transition.
I thought so
Well, I would
too.
think like
Yeah.
you would
But it's
have
like-
to sort of be a player to be a coach almost.
Right. I mean, I
Yeah,
kind
nah,
of agree.
honestly,
were
that's
you
a-
like were you ever a player like
No,
a good
I mean,
player and
the
not
extent
even
of my
like challengers but like maybe a top 250 or
the extent of my shit is GBs and wagers, bro. Like probably most people here, but that's always the imposter syndrome thing that I get. Because
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
can
dude,
imagine.
you're not even a player. You never play at the high level, but
But now you have 2 rings, so fuck them.
yeah, I guess so. It's just
I guess you're doing
but it's
something
still in the
right.
back of my mind because insecurities and shit, But Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's
I
more
remember
so it's
asking
just-
you. I remember
it's
asking
so
you.
much watching that like I know what is working for another team.
Yeah,
I don't have to play it, but like I can tell that it's working for them and it's not working for us. So it's like
Yeah.
that type of thing, you know?
I think I remember asking you on Around the Bar that like, you always had like a coach with you, so you were like an analyst to a coach,
Yeah.
and then like, things didn't work out with Rambo for OpTic, and he leaves, and now you're the sole coaching staff.
Yeah.
So you go from being an analyst your whole career to a head coach, basically. You're the ones doing the vetoes and and everything.
Yeah.
And so I think that would probably be the moment that you're.
That was like the pivotal moment of like, okay, I got to take up a lot more responsibility
Right,
at that
yeah.
point. Yeah.
That nerve wracking, like
Not
you're
really.
like, are you at a point now where it's basically whatever? Obviously, you discuss it with the team, but is it your call?
Oh, I mean, for what, like vetoes and stuff? Or no?
Yeah.
No, I mean, we're always going to talk about it as a team. I don't think it's ever worth for me or Damon to be like, no, we're playing this. That makes no fucking sense.
Statistically, we have. Then
What
you
about-
start,
what about
start bringing
GM
out stats
Like-
and data and like trust
Like,
me.
I'll bring up some stuff
We have
like
a 68%
to have...
of chance of winning this.
No.
What about GM stuff? So like
What do you mean?
when somebody comes to you, because Hector has made it a thing that like the players can always make the decision for the team, except for this year. And I think he's kind of changing his mind about it. But whenever somebody is like, "Yo, I think there might be a roster change,"
Yeah.
Can you shut that shit down?
I don't think so. I mean,
I
I never
I
really...
think you should be able
Well,
to.
Dude, I
let's
mean,
talk about some of the things that have happened this year.
I mean, the whole
and we
Mason
want
thing,
your
like-
opinion on. I mean, we can start from
He
the
just
very
started
beginning.
sweating.
Yeah. I don't have power in the roster stuff. I'll say that. I'm just like, all right, that's the roster. But
Interesting.
honestly, you know, it was, I loved how Hector did the whole Mason change because he called basically everyone. Like he even called me, he called Damon. We all had separate thing like, yo, what do you think about bringing Mason? I was like, he'd be a very good fit,
Yes.
you know, short term and long term for the future of OpTic. And I was basically like, it'd be a kind of a mistake not to do this type of thing. But I liked how he just got everyone's opinions about it and be like, okay, here's the decision now. But I'm glad that like it was first being brought up because me and Damon during that weekend were just texting each other like, this guy is,
Like
all he does is go positive and make the right play. Like,
like when you first brought him on?
when we saw him in Toronto,
Me
me and Damon were texting each other like,
Just immediately, like, this guy is fucking good.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
like, this guy would be really good.
Can you set the record straight? Because it seems like there's a big division
With what?
in the community of how much of a role Zen had to play.
I don't know. I assume. Apparently it was a big role.
Play it down. Play it down.
I don't know. Do I
Hopefully
play
he
that?
never sees this, but I think from what I've heard that it was a really big role.
I don't know the exact.
I believe
thing about it.
I believe that because I don't know what, because I remember thinking it was kind of faded that like it seemed like the team like was just kind of like gonna ride it out.
I think the players were gonna ride it because I had
Yeah.
mentioned Ant on. I think it was Sunday night. I was texting him. I was like, "Are we making a change?" Kind of thinking in my head like, "We're
We should-
probably making this change,
Yeah,
right?"
we
Like
should
at this
probably make a
point, like
change.
just because of the situation. Because me and Damon were texting each other, and I think I don't know if Damon texted Hex or what he did with Hex,
yeah.
but I assumed he was messaging him. But then I hear afterwards that like Zinni had a really big influence on it. I was like, hell yeah, Zinni.
I mean, I think
I don't know
Zen-
how much of an influence that was. but-
Zinni just had no. I mean, obviously he was friends with Skies, but like at the end of the day, he had nothing to lose, I guess, with voicing his opinion, especially behind the scenes. It's not like he went out publicly and was saying,
Right,
like,
right,
no,
right.
we fucking suck. We need to change. Like, this
Yeah.
is all behind the scenes. And I think he just knew, bro. Sometimes, you know, when you're a vet like Zinni, you got a good eye for talent. And I think everyone could see that when Merck played on Toronto.
Yeah.
Everyone sort of knew. But it was like, yeah, but the players are like, yeah, but we kind of promised we were going to ride this out.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like, we don't want to be those guys. What if
Yeah.
we do make the change? And then Zinni was just like, no, like, this has to fucking
Have you ever
happen.
done anything like that with OpTic? Like, have you ever done anything like what Zen did? I have one.
I respect it because I didn't think that like something I,
I've
would
done
have like
shit like
enough
that. No,
power to
when-
do something like that.
When
You know
Zen
what I mean?
said
Like,
he did it, I was like, that's fucking awesome. Because I've done
Yeah.
shit like that before. Like, I remember when the Halo team was Lucid, Trippy, APG Ola. And I remember Matt was playing. He wasn't on a team, but he was getting he was going insane.
He was good.
He was like a top 5 player.
Good as fuck instantly.
Like instantly a top 5 player.
He has impressed me so much.
And I
with
remember
his Halo Infinite play.
I remember texting Trippy, and I was like, yo, I'm out of town right now, but do you want to go to lunch? Like when I get back, like I just want to meet, want to hang out. But what I was gonna tell him, like, yo, where can Matt fit on the team?
Yeah.
But then by the time I got back, by the time I was gonna go to dinner with him, or lunch with him, I think they had already started talking about replacing Ola with Matt, and then they win Worlds.
Yeah, I heard when Matt came. When I heard Matt was playing Halo Infinite again, I already knew it might have took a tournament or two.
Yeah.
And they were gonna feel it because obviously, if the Halo team comes out, wins the first event, wins the second event,
yeah,
can they fucking pick up Matt?
Yeah.
So I think they were just kind of waiting it out, but I knew right away when Matt was starting to play Halo again.
And that's what I'm saying. I know that me texting Trippy, if I would have gone to lunch with him and be like, "Where does Matt fit on the team?" I'm not going to take credit for that, but I think Zin actually made I think he actually said DM Merck and was like, "Yo, don't sign anything." By the way,
yeah. And I think it gave our COD team the confidence to be like. It gave them the what's the word I'm looking for, to where it's not gonna fall back on them. This is Hex and Zin, so they felt more comfortable of because if it's sorry Skies, we're gonna fucking drop you, and this is the team's decision. Then the community's in a fucking uproar,
right?
But if it's just listen, Zin and Hex are overruling whatever y'all think.
Yeah,
just
take it off of them a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you think?
And I think that was sort of the goal behind it all, and it really was sort of the truth. I mean, I don't know what was in our COD players' heads, but
yeah,
I think Hex and Zinni knew they already promised guys they're gonna ride out for the season, but this is CEO overthrow. Nothing you can do about it. We need this fucking this season has been terrible. Nothing. It can't go down from here. We need this fucking kid.
I mean, at the end of the day,
and it's all gonna fall back on us.
Yeah.
Straight up. At the end of the day, I would always compare it to NFL or NBA draft. You got your he's on the table.
Right.
Go get him, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
If this is a long-term play,
but is that
this guy's
weird
21 or whatever.
Is that weird now that we have a championship roster and people are talking about fucking Scrap being available, Simp being available, Celium being available?
I see it so much different because it's no experience. This guy's a free agent and he's he's super young and moldable.
Yeah, you gotta grab him.
Before we talk about this offseason and what could transpire between other teams, last year, and we might have to cut this because I don't know if it's public. Last year, after we won Worlds, is it true, and I don't know if it's been talked about publicly or if we're allowed to talk about it, we can cut it if not, is it true that some really fucking good players were trying to get on OpTic?
That's what I've heard.
And could we say names? Maybe not say names.
The team, the possibility of a team. Again, Matt. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The team was going to be Hydra, Scrap, Shotzi, Dashy.
I mean, that's just
that was going to be the team.
That would have been the team, but it's you can't make it. You can't make a change because you just won fucking
won
Worlds.
Yeah.
But now we're in the same spot. But you can't change this team either.
But
you can't, bro. You can't. You've got multiple tournament.
Just look at Legend.
He
left. They won 4 events in Worlds, and he left this team.
Yeah,
and now
but
he's on the now he's on the best fucking team, guaranteed.
Yeah, but Legend and Bound
they
together.
SSG probably would have fell behind this year. It was a good decision.
But we don't have I don't want to call out any names, but we don't have a player on this team that is the IGL. That is you can replace. Shout out my man FNS, but there's not an FNS on this team. Where do you know who FNS is? Okay, yeah, he's somebody who's shot calling, but maybe not slaying out as much. It seems like everybody on this team is at any moment could be
look at the
a
champs run.
a 2.0 KD.
Just 3-0ing everyone until grand finals,
Right.
and everyone's just
I
popping
felt
off,
like
you
we
know?
felt it. I felt like that last Worlds.
I mean,
Pred was a god.
I mean, I don't know,
Shotzi
but
was a god. Dashy was a god. Kenny's like that IGL. Like
yeah,
he's
but
the
there was kind of
glue.
that. Like, you kind of felt that way with Kenny, but Kenny's just so fucking smart.
So it's just like the team just meshes perfectly. And then you even with season starts with the number 1 seed, so it was like, yeah, see, this was the right decision.
I forgot that even happened. Holy shit!
But like, I mean, even
You've had a roller coaster,
even
bro.
before that, bro, it's like
insane year.
I mean,
insane year mentally. Holy
Scrap, Hydra, Shotzi, Dashy. God damn, I would have loved to see them.
But
play.
I remember, and let me know, Matt. But that was Hex's call. Is he was like, "Yo,
Oh, really?
this is going to be the team," and then I won't say who, but someone convinced Hex like, "No, we can't make a team. We
I think
can't
I
make
know
a change.
who, but I'm not gonna say it.
We can't make a change. We just won. We just won."
Yeah.
And so Hex was like,
And
"All right."
shortly after,
And then I remember Hex after the 0-18 part. Hex was like, "Bro, I had the fucking team. I had the team. I had it, and I said we needed to do it." And so then the Merc comes along, and Hex is like, "I'm not making the same mistake twice. Like, we're not going to ride it out."
Right. I mean, that kind of, you never know about the decisions you make. You never know if it's going to be the right or the wrong one. Like, what if we would have picked them up, come out, win the first event, lose the second, lose the third, get finals in the next, then get like top 6 at Worlds or something. Like, you just never know.
No, you
like
don't.
it really just fucking all worked out some way, somehow. Going from
Literally the laughing stock of the CDO.
well, especially
And people
Literally.
people were fucking eating it up. People were getting off to it.
I mean,
I can't wait to see him lose again. I like literally couldn't fucking wait.
oh man.
And now I hope they're sitting
was
there
a-
just.
but they're
I hope
not.
They're
That's
not.
I
They're
don't
just
think-
like, no. What can I hate on next? Drake's
Yeah,
new song.
They moved on to.
Can I fuck-
But yeah, even just sitting here while they were going through like the 0-18 stuff, I was on the watch party for some of it, and it was just like, God. And then I would come in on like a content day, and I see them sitting here doing like a game chat, and I'm just like, man, what? I don't think I've ever watched the game chat, but I'd like to go back
and watch it.
and like watch it through some of the like when they're just
Yeah.
0-15 or something, and like what's the comment section look like?
That is
And
some
you
sick
have to
shit.
do it. You have to do it. It's like
you
contractually
do it for a TST
obligated.
video.
what?
Reacting to the
fucking-
comments
to the
of
0-18.
of 0 and
breaking it
15,
down fully.
reacting to the comments of 0 and 18. Just oh man, what kind of wait? When did you guys do the around the bar? Was that after all that?
Right
it
after we
was-
picked up Skies.
Yeah, basically.
So,
So,
that was
like-
like right after all the 0 and 18 shit.
Yeah, we had just beaten, or we were right before we beat Surge, I think. So it was like,
And we
I think
thought
it's
we were
Surge.
back.
Yeah, we thought we were back.
I was gonna ask. Well, I mean, I was just gonna ask about the whole like 0 and 18 situation. Was it? Or was it all around on around the bar? Was it what was it? Because we started off first seed. Actually, can we talk about this first?
Yeah.
What? And we don't got to say what happened, but we obviously win last Worlds, stick it out with the same team, and then what? Before even like the first online thing, we dropped
first
Pred.
land.
Before
First
the first
land,
land, we
yeah.
dropped Pred. Right?
Mm.
Why?
Why? Without getting into details, was it more of like, did it seem like the team wasn't performing well? He was out in fucking Bali.
No, it was
was
just,
there personal argument? Was there arguments? Was there? We don't got to get into the details, but I guess just give me like.
I mean, it was just like the focus wasn't there.
And once the
focus wasn't
focus wasn't there, like maybe Shotzi's getting a little pissed about it.
Yeah, it was
Now
just
there's
like-
some animosity.
then the
of, like, why are
animosity
you,
a little
now
bit.
he's showing up late? Is he hungover? Or,
Yeah, Shotzi hung over.
was it
for
just
sure.
not Shotzi hungover,
No,
but
I'm
like if
joking.
Fred's hungover or something, and then Kenny's getting into arguments, y'all start
Yeah.
losing scrims? Is that kind of the gist of how it went?
Yeah, a little bit basically.
And you
I'm
just-
actually surprised that nothing. I don't know the details, but like if this had happened 8 years ago with a team, we would know every argument about everything, who fucked up, who said this, who was doing that, because that's just how the COD community was.
Well, we got Pred on the Flycast, and before we
but
talked,
he ain't give us nothing.
Well, before
he was
we
a stone wall, bro.
First off, I was happy to have him back.
I was too.
So I was like, listen, we got some questions.
We got some questions.
And we
bro,
said before him,
he was
like,
a PR. It was beautiful to watch.
I was like,
Like,
we
what
got some
happened with the
questions.
team? And he would
really
hit us
good
with
at
the,
that.
well, it's just sometimes.
No,
like,
I get it,
they-
bro. But like
Right.
sometimes it's just. And he wasn't giving us nothing. And
gave us nothing.
honestly, very smart move by him.
Yeah.
Because if he would have just said, I don't know, some
Whatever
stupid
happened.
shit that might make people lose respect for him in some kind of way, like, it's just a smart move by him, not mentioning anything. We just never really got to know. Of course, we hear stuff, and it's nothing like insane or on some like go to jail type of shit. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I should change the subject.
It's also no one's business.
Yeah,
that was one thing. That was one thing about
business.
that time is like, because OpTic has always been so like kind of transparent and candid about all of our decisions.
Oh, like we deserve to know.
We deserve to know.
Yeah.
Like, we pay your bills. You deserve to tell us what happened. It's like, that's not how that fucking works.
It's not like he was like
not how that-
secretly doing heroin or like some shit like that. It was just.
It's not like us.
I think the team just didn't like some of the stuff he was doing, and it caused inner turmoil. And once there's like this weirdness between the team, it's so hard to scrim, and then you start losing, and then arguments, and So I guess that happens. And then right after that.
So at what point did you regret? Not that this is any of your decision, but what at what point was there regret of like, ah, shit, we should have never dropped Kyler? Because like Kyler was
So
playing.
what, we dropped Pred for Hook?
For Hook.
Me and Damon were surprised it even happened.
Yeah,
I
remember you telling me that.
I was kind of like surprised that it happened. Me and Damon were like the last to know, so we were like, okay, I guess this is already happening. But we were like, me and Damon were more like, oh, we just had a bad event. Like we assumed that we were just gonna like run it back or whatever.
Yeah.
But they were like, okay, we're bringing back the championship roster. And we're like, okay, if
Yeah.
everyone's cool with that, if the focus is back here now, focus is on the game, then we're chilling, we're cool.
Right.
But I texted Kyler right after. I was like, bro, you did everything that we asked for. Like,
Yeah.
this sucks because like obviously they're trying to bring back the championship team, but like, dude, we couldn't have asked. Like, you did everything that we wanted you to, and we just had a poor event. I don't even think you were our worst player there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was
people
super
were saying he
difficult.
played the best.
And then he just goes back to. Did he go back to Challengers after that? Or did he just chill?
I think he just chilled.
Okay.
He either chilled or went back to Challengers. I don't
Weird
know.
how teams weren't like.
Dude.
I mean, I guess he gets picked up. They get top 8. But it's like it doesn't seem like he'd be like the hottest commodity.
I mean, he was
but
probably getting offers, but probably not just trying to move or.
Right.
he'd get offered to like a shit team with just like
Yeah.
okay money, but then he's stuck there for a 2-year contract, like something
Exactly,
like
yeah.
that.
Right.
And you just don't want to get sucked into that.
Yeah.
How do you go from the number 1 seed to 0-18?
Great question. Great
Were there?
question.
Hold on, I haven't written
Great
down
question.
here. Were there any specifics you noticed? Inner team turmoil. And I say that because and I had no idea, and Shotzi just said this recently. Shotzi said on stream that him and Kenny would kind of argue, and then the other two would just like not say anything. And I had no idea. I thought it was like.
I think that was like a bit overblown. I think they agreed on a lot of things, but there were still things that they didn't agree on. And to say like no one else, like, I don't know. I think that was a little bit overblown. Like people would say their opinions, but not as much as Ken and as Ant. And like me and Damon would always give our opinions and stuff too. It was just like, he was more so talking about like, like AG, which was hard for him because he was just coming back from not playing for 2 months. So all of that was all catch up.
True.
And then like Brandon is more like, he's not going to, he said this, but he's more someone who, follows the game plan. He's not going to just like outright say like, we should do this all the time. He will say that sometimes, but not like if we have already like people developing that with Ken and Ant.
Right.
I think it was a mix of like those two clashing a little bit, but also AG having to catch up for that whole time
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
and all of that stemmed to each other, and it was like in the moments in the clutch or the game moments, because I'll say in scrims it wasn't like that bad. It was still like not great, but in the matches we couldn't even win a map. Like
Right.
it was just, and I think at a certain point it just got to a mental point where
I was gonna
we're just
say,
like,
do you think? Do,
oh, we're
do you
going
think
to
it
another-
got to a mental
oh,
point?
100%. I mean, you don't go 0-18 without it being somewhat like
Well, with
Oh, we're-
these
with these players.
with these
Yeah.
players. You don't
do
go
that.
into it and be like, yeah, we're gonna go into this and win one map this time or something. Like,
no,
let's win
that's
the
a-
match this time. It's been going well in practice, and then 0-3. you
That
know?
clip of Hector's talking to Dashty and said, "Hey, right now you are the worst OpTic team of all time,
Yeah,
but you have the ability to be the best OpTic
I
team."
forgot
of all
about that.
time."
That's a clip.
That's actually
Yeah.
a
That's going in the
great clip
process.
now.
Yeah, he said that to Bruce, and Bruce is just sitting there like, I mean, yeah, he's
That's
like,
that's a
he's like-
bar, dude. Wow, I completely
is.
forgot about that. You just reminded me.
you're the worst. You're right now. You are the worst OpTic team of all time. That's got to be crazy to
Yeah.
hear
Oh,
from Hex's mouth. Oh, camera's on.
process is gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, the process.
Little
will be
bars
insane.
like that in there.
Dude.
yeah.
How Raj transitions it.
Raj gets a whole year to work on it. That's crazy, man.
We were talking about that a little bit. Hitch would
Really?
only have a few weeks with Vision.
Few weeks.
Raj
2 days.
2 days with Vision. Raj gets a month
Raj gets a year. That's all good, man.
or a year.
A year.
Not a month. A year.
Yeesh.
Hey, when was the last process? Like 20
A year ago.
Yeah, so that's all good, man.
Who was your favorite? Who was your favorite player to coach or work with or
All
talk
time,
about shit with?
Ant, probably Ant now at this
Really?
point.
Oh, I
Um,
have a good question.
I love all the guys I work. I don't really have a bad, relationship
Who
with
was your
anyone that I work
least
with.
favorite
Least
person to?
Don't
No,
even
you
say
don't-
that.
yeah,
don't.
you
It's
don't
not
gotta
worth
say
it.
that.
Not worth answering.
I'll say who the hardest was, and he knows it. It's Porter Krim.
Oh,
Ah,
well,
that
you can
was
say
like-
that.
yeah,
You
that's-
can
he
say
knows
that.
You
that.
can say that one.
But I love all the guys that I work for. Sure.
I think Shotzi said this on stream, so we can talk about it because I was always I've always wanted to know. Shotzi said like back in the day he hated teaming with Brandon because of his like mentality.
Yeah.
But since then, I think Bruce like flipped a switch one year. I can't remember what year.
I mean, it was MW2 because like I started with OpTic MW2, and we were just doing like online scrims for the first month, and then that's when like the whole Ray Brandon thing happened,
right.
and like, so that was my first like 2 months. I was like, fuck, is
Like,
this
oh,
what it usually
so
is like,
much-
or like what the fuck
yeah,
is like what,
yeah.
what is this? What did I just join? But
So I was
I
wondering if you
think-
missed that.
because I missed that because I don't
Yeah, okay,
know
'cause
any of that.
That was like Vanguard.
Yeah,
and you
'cause
were
that's
here.
completely new
okay,
to me.
right,
Because
right,
like
right.
honestly, once Brandon came back, I think that's the switch that flipped. Because like because it was just me, him, and who was it, Kyler and Inder for a little bit before we pick
Right.
up Dan. But something must have switched during that, because I swear since that moment he's been more of like
yeah,
you know like team player. Like I'm
maybe
not
like
putting myself
was
first.
it Seth
like,
retiring? You think?
I think so. I actually think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brandon randomly spawned up and just became like vibey and funny.
I mean, he
Like,
was
I swear
always
I've-
funny. He was always funny, but he was just so like.
It's like he's like different now. Like even
Yeah.
on, like he used to be more quiet on podcasts and like he might say some funny stuff, but like
That's
now
so
it's like
interesting.
his.
oh, bro.
He's
That's
just
all. That's all I
different.
know.
No,
Because
he
like
was-
I
since
mean, even
MW2,
on like the 20v1 girl thing on stream,
Yeah,
he's saying
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
shit. Like he's always obvious. Like
I
if you're
really
funny,
think
you've
that,
kind of
like-
always been funny. But that motherfucker like broke out of a shell or something.
There's, like,
I legit
after
think you're right. I think it's the set thing.
after Seth retired, it was like because even knowing him from like a
Oh,
content
no more pressure on me.
content perspective,
Fucking
like Bruce was always late, like
Oh,
guaranteed.
give
I mean, he's late every now and then
always-
too,
If
but
he
not
was
like
gonna show.
always. Yeah.
and a lot of the time wouldn't show up. Like I think one month he like didn't show up to a single shoot, and
Really?
and Hex like freaked out.
yeah, all he
And
needs is
then-
for X to freak out, and then he's like back on his shit.
But then like,
Yeah.
Seth retired, and it seems like Bruce is like relatively punctual, like kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the rest of us are.
It'll happen every now and then, but it's like a blue moon, and it's
Right.
like okay, Brandon's like.
I mean, it's like literally a
he's honestly
completely.
been really good about.
Bruce has always been a great guy, and I've always really like when I streamed over here, he would stream. Oh, like Formal would stream there, and he would stream. The three of us would always stream in the same spot, so like we hung out a lot. And he's always vibey, but it's just like the content part he could never like get into his brain.
Yeah.
But ever since it seems like ever since that retirement, which is at like what 2.5 years ago at this point, like 3 years ago. I mean, he has been like a completely different person. It's fucking crazy. And I think that's what Shotzi was saying is like, I used to hate teaming with Brandon, but now he's my duo. Because I think you can put Shotzi Dashi as like a one of the best duos possibly ever. Like in
First
COD.
back-to-back duo, right? It has to be.
Right, yeah, first back-to-back duo. I mean, I think you put Shotzi Dashi up there with Aches Teep, with the Terrors, with Seth, Matt. Like you can put them up there with one of the best duos in COD history. And I'm glad that they were able to like work through that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was wondering if you were part of that, but you weren't.
No,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
all I know is the more vibey Brandon, I guess, and not yelling at him.
and being vibey too.
Like every now and then I'll tell him, but he's not like full on yelling like that. That's crazy to think about.
I got a question about Merc. I've been seeing it in my chat, seeing it fucking elsewhere. Is it true that Merc plays default, no
Bro.
paddles, and doesn't claw?
Bro, this dude, you can go to Walmart and buy a PS5 controller, he'll use it on stage.
But like that
is that not
doesn't
crazy
make
in
that doesn't make
2025?
sense. No, it's
Bro,
not playable.
The way he does it,
I was waiting for you to be like, "Oh no, I saw that too," and like,
No, dude.
yeah, no, he actually
Dude,
uses
bro,
he
you should've
uses
seen
just like one left paddle and then he claws sometimes. Like,
you should have seen our reaction. We're like, just you're using a Walmart controller, like just straight up
that's
from
what
the
someone said. I was like, "No, that's impossible."
bro. The
'Cause,
way
like,
he
the
holds his
you-
controller, like he can
They have to
jump
make
in
custom-
and look at the same time with his thumb and shit.
They have to make
I'm
custom
like,
scuff controllers
what?
for him. Custom scuffs, no paddles. They just slap a scuff logo on the.
I want to find a controller, and like, I want you to like show an example. Like, does it not look normal when he holds it?
Like his thumb will like be more sideways so that he can
It can
press
hit
X and
like
shit. Or press A or whatever.
so. Like, he's doing button combos. Like, he has to hit.
Dude, it's fucking
Does he play
crazy.
default?
No claw.
So he slides with like what? What is that?
No,
circle?
dude, how?
Dude, you gotta ask him.
Don't
'cause
you-
it's fucking insane.
It doesn't make sense. Think about how in Black Ops 6 you're just slide canceling around every fucking corner. Is he just like?
And he's not like a. He's not.
So what
like
do you
a-
have to hit? Like circle then X? Because you hit circle to slide.
He says he like half claws if he has to like slide or something, I think, or some shit. Like where but
Yeah,
dude-
he like just a little.
but like
little-
circle.
yeah.
Yeah. Can you demonstrate
Yeah,
if how
show
it is?
us what he
Like
does.
the
man.
way I was saying, it's like it's kind of like this or some shit. I don't get it how he does it, but like, dude, I wish he was here to like show it. But like, it's straight up like some sideways shit where his thumb is like,
Dude,
I'm telling you,
That makes no
you should've
sense.
seen our
Straight up
reaction.
some sideways
default.
shit.
You don't claw. What do you mean you don't claw? You're getting shit on, right? No, I just
No.
do it like this, and we're like
MVP
what?
of champs, actually.
Bro, that makes no sense. Because here, give me that
No,
controller.
it gives
Just
every.
think about slide canceling. How like this would on default this would be to slide, right?
Yeah.
And then so say he like half claws, but then to like get up, he'll zoom in and he'll hit this,
But
and
he'll
then he
hit the
brings
thumb
it.
with both of them. Yeah.
So like
Dude,
Alright.
it's fucking insane. I don't get it. Honestly, it's like it's straight up like an inspiration for anyone to be
That
like,
doesn't
you don't have
make
to do anything. Like you can just get a default scuff. You don't
Yeah.
even need paddles. You
yeah,
don't
but
need nothing.
no
You don't need a.
one's- That's free.
You don't need
that's,
a claw. Like,
that's like okay. There was the who was the man before Scump? Was there one?
The man before
man?
Scump?
There was the Big T. Then there was the Scump. Then there was the Shotzi. Then there was the Hydra. Or then Simp and people like that. Now there's the fucking Merc to where like you don't even need paddles. Just he's on a different level in that type of fucking way.
Yeah.
He's back to just regular
Bro.
Xbox. Like you have to be different to do that. That's insane to me.
we're-
Especially on Call of Duty when you have to slide cancel around every fucking corner and you're sliding this way, popping up, sliding this way, popping up. It's like, how
Yeah.
are you doing that without a paddle? It doesn't make sense.
or
But you're
claw,
confirming.
dude.
You're confirming that he doesn't.
Dude, you could legit. You go to a store and pick up a random controller and be like, "This doesn't have paddles.
No paddles.
This is a scuff. Doesn't have
But he
paddles,
doesn't
but I'm gonna
claw.
use it."
Because some people claw. So they don't use paddles.
Exactly.
But he doesn't claw.
Dude, he doesn't do either. And I'm like, how did you do that?
It doesn't even make sense. Bro, if OpTic doesn't come out with a video of just like looking, camera on his hands.
The Inside the Mine videos?
Yeah, camera on his hands. Show the gameplay.
They need to do that.
It just doesn't.
I can't. I don't know if I
Does
told them, but
does Scuff even make controllers with no paddles?
I think so.
They got to get them like custom made. I think APG.
No, they gave him,
APG has to do that too.
Oh yeah, because
no,
his hands are so
they
big.
make them for sure.
They just I remember Bose used to rip them off. Like before they could
not
detach.
just like take them off, just rip them off.
Well, before they could get they could like because 360 controllers used to be like they were kind of like really hard popsicle sticks on the back, and he would just fucking like I don't like them.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I know people that play without paddles, but they all claw. Like
you have to do one or the other. That's what doesn't fucking make sense about this.
Because you have to be able to. You have to be able to slide, jump, and move and aim at the same time.
You
have to be able to.
It makes no sense to me. I have to see that in person because people were telling me that in my chat, and I was like,
it's like you guys are stupid.
I was like, yeah, you guys are dumb as fuck. I'm gonna all right, time him out, please. Like this is getting enough.
Dude, why are you showing in my chat right now?
I'm actually mind blown. I said that waiting for you to like be like, no, he uses like a left paddle and then just like claws sometimes. And I'm like, okay, I guess.
Default.
Or he like plays tactical and maybe that fucking works. Do pros play tactical or am I still the only person on tactical?
But it's like I think it's very rare.
Any good pros?
Tactical was good when drop shotting.
I thought Celium played tactical.
There still might. Aches plays inverted.
Some people play
Do you know that?
Like I know Paco plays like bumper jumper or some shit like that.
What?
You didn't know that?
What do you aim in on then?
You use L1 to jump and you stun with A. Like you throw a stun with A or
L2 to zoom in?
L2 would be L2 would still be zoom in.
So he has his fingers up here to jump and aim in.
Wow.
Like I'm just bad. Just bad at the fucking.
I'm gonna teach my kids to claw and left claw.
Let me see. I do got a few more questions. How often are you watching their scrims, and how often are you studying their scrims afterwards? Like every single scrim, are you in there?
Oh yeah. I'm always there.
Every single scrim.
Yeah, every single scrim.
Now, what about afterwards? Is there ever like nights of scrims where you're like, fuck, I gotta go home and rewatch this?
Yeah, if it's like a bad day or some shit.
Bad day.
Like at the end of the year, like nowadays, not really, because a lot of it's all kind of figured out. There's just like some other like different shit. Like if there's a specific thing, I've kind of like made the VOD stuff for me more efficient, where it's like I don't need to watch a whole map. If I know that we need to work on P2s or P3s, I can just watch back the last 10 P2s or whatever in a row.
Yeah.
And just keep seeing. Like think of it as like if you want to use like a Halo analogy, be like, I can go back every time we have ball on recharge or whatever and be like, how do we get broken on every single time, like the last 10 times that we played this, or when we had ball or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I make it a little bit more efficient for myself so I don't have to watch a full thing. But if I wanted to watch a full thing, I'd watch the full thing. I think more nowadays, towards the end of the year, it's more watching other team stuff to prepare for other stuff or get new ideas for some shit. But yeah, a lot of the beginning of the year is rewatching that type of stuff.
Is Dame? How would you compare Damon to when he first started coaching compared to now? Do you think he like is more dedicated and passionate about it now? Did he start getting more into it?
I think he started getting more into it.
Did he even want to coach, or was it just kind of like, you're the GOAT, yo, just fill this spot, we'll pay you?
I don't know.
I feel like that's how it started.
I think that's how it started.
Then I feel like he found love for it. Like,
but I think he has found love for it. I think he like enjoys seeing those guys succeed as well. So I think it's like it started as like, I just gotta help these guys out, or like this is an easy like seamless transition, and then I think he actually started to like really like it and work with them.
Yeah, it seems like he likes it.
I would kill to know how he was as a player. Just like working with him, because like I've only seen him as like obviously like working with him as a coach.
Yeah.
But like everyone was always asked, "Oh, is there one person you wish you coached?" And I was like, Damon, because I want to see how the fuck he was as a player.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's something you like and dislike about each player?
Like and dislike. Okay. Who should we start with?
Shotzi.
Shotzi.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I mean,
Or if you can't think of any
You don't like
dislikes.
you don't like when he gets a 4-piece and continues to chow the 5th guy.
Yeah.
he was upset with himself about that. In my opinion,
I think
bro,
we all were when
if
we were
we're talking,
watching it live.
dude. If we're talking like emotions and stuff, bro, every person is going for the fifth guy.
Yeah.
Every single person is going for that 5th guy. I don't care. Like,
Not me in 09.
yeah, not me.
Perfect player.
You're going for the 2nd guy.
But dude, everything, dude, the guys.
I died to the first guy. I'm respawning.
I don't even get to the 2nd guy. But dude, I mean, he's insane player, the best player I've worked with as overall like player in general, the nicest guy. Something I don't like about him.
Maybe that he overheats.
I think,
And I don't wanna
dude,
give
I
you
think he
ideas.
plays
I want
dumb
you to-
on stream so much, man.
I think he plays dumb.
I think he plays dumb
I
so
think he
much on
plays
stream.
dumb,
He doesn't
too.
need to do that, bro. But I think he plays the character a little bit too much.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he does too. But then sometimes I'm like, wait, he might not be playing around. He might not be playing around.
There's some things where I'm just like, actually, he does.
No,
he isn't
he's for
playing.
sure. Like, he has his his bit.
His stick.
Yeah,
he has
for
this.
sure.
He has this thing.
He's got to be.
Dashy.
I love how Brandon has just evolved as a person, as like a player. Like I said this in one of the post interviews, but like he's transformed into that formal for him role. Like how formal took him under his wing, he's taking like Mason under his wing. Like it's kind of that same shit where it's like, you know, he'll call out Mason for stuff that he does because he knows that he should be better in that
Right.
area as well. And he knows as an AR or as like, you know, a person with that much more experience, like you can't be doing this. And
Yeah.
Mason is like a sponge and he just listens and it's perfect. But just like growing as a player and in person, 100%. Something I don't like, still sometimes
His punctuality.
not respecting other people's time and shit. But hey, if you do well and get back to back, I don't give a fuck at that point.
All right, we'll go Hook.
Tyler, I mean, we talked about it, but the passion, the absolute, like, no matter what, I'm going to grind. No matter what's thrown at me, I'm going to grind. Just straight passion, how much time he actually puts into the game, how much time he invests in just getting better himself. Hard to say something I don't like about Kyler, but
Yeah, this actually is a.
Kyler, maybe he's got a. I don't want to say he shouldn't
He's
spend as
too
much
nice.
time, but it's like, you got a life too, but
Oh,
like,
he spends too much
you know what I
time.
mean? Like you spend a little bit
Okay.
too much time on the game. But hey, if you want to do that, he wants to do that, and he gets better. So I can't really say anything. But it's like,
It's a,
but like,
it's a
come
great
on, like,
cop-out answer.
you know, there's a little bit more to life than just COD, you know. So like, and I hate to say that as someone like working with him, wanting to be the best, but like, you might have to.
He's
you
got
might
an
have to
off
cut it
season
back
for
just
it.
a
Hit the
little
Katy
bit. Like,
Trail.
He's
Just
got an
take
off
an off
season.
season. Yeah, take
One
an
walk
off
in the
season off,
sun.
bro. Don't play off the off season. You know, don't play chows and stuff in the off season.
All right, and last but not least, the newest member, Merc.
Mason, I mean, the best part about Mason, well, not obviously not the gameplay because the gameplay speaks for itself, but
How he
He
uses
is-
his controller.
yeah, that too. That's
That's your
more
least
amazing.
favorite.
Yeah, that's probably the least
That's-
favorite. It's like, bro, use some paddles or something, bro. You know how disgusting you'd be with paddles or with
Maybe
a,
not.
a
Don't,
better
don't change
controller?
anything,
Yeah,
bro. Don't change anything.
Yeah, no.
Don't even actually bring this up. I hope because I don't want him to start thinking
No,
like maybe I should.
I think that's one of the better things about him is like he doesn't overthink about some bullshit like that. So he's super stone cold, like not a tweak at all. I think the best part about him though is like just his personality. I think he's so easygoing, so easy to work with. He like you tell him one thing, it sticks with him. He's a sponge. Like he knows when he'll like have screwed up somewhere, and sometimes you don't even have to tell him. He's so easy to work with. Maybe one of the easiest players I've ever had to work with. And he came into the OpTic as this humble guy of like, you know, I was just outplaced you guys, but I'm coming in as like this humble guy and like obviously super young. Let me just soak everything in. Let me enjoy the ride. And he streams every day. He is starting to make more content. He's actually taking full advantage of it. So just like his mentality about everything has just been just awesome. Something I don't like about him. I'm trying to actually think.
Probably like a better way of putting that.
Yeah.
Great question, Nick.
Something I don't like. This is honestly, it is pretty hard, but I think. Also, wait, did you know like what he does with the? And this is like maybe I should start doing this, but he has like a little towel that he uses to wipe his hands.
No.
You haven't seen that?
I've seen that.
But he has a like. Not only does he play default, he has this towel like
constant
like a quarterback towel.
Okay.
And he like after a round he'll wipe his hands with it.
Yeah. APG started.
Yeah.
that.
Some people.
Actually, I might.
Sorry, that was just like a little tangent.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, there's not much. Like he's such a good kid right now. Like. I feel like he's hiding something though.
Yeah, he's got to be.
I feel like he's hiding something. You know what I mean? Like
he's hiding something.
He's hiding some shit. I think that's the thing. Like he's almost like too quiet and shy for my liking right now. Like I'm a like a quiet guy sometimes. I'll easygoing, but like he's like super quiet sometimes. And I'm like he's talking like this, and I was like,
like
maybe
what's going on behind those eyes?
Maybe he's hiding something, talking like this. I don't know.
Guess we'll find out on the Around the Bar coming to us soon.
Right, Matt?
Shit. I guess we can end it on that, man. This was a good one. Appreciate you hopping on here. Hitch, if you have a question, go ahead. But
no, I'm good. I'm living life, chilling, living hard.
It's summer, man.
It's
We're gonna go outside, enjoy our day. You hitting the Katy Trail today?
Actually, probably after scrims, maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right, man. Well, shit, that's going to do it for the Flycast. Shout out Jean Paul joining us today.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. That was a really good episode.
Yeah.
E. Mac Craig, hit us with that outro music, man.